Okay. Hey everyone, we are in Corvallis at Mart on Northwest 9th Street. It's Giving Tuesday, and I'll tell you what, if you're in the Corvallis area, no better way to give than coming to Mart and donating to our Take a Bite Out of Hunger food drive. Our Take a Bite Out of Hunger food drive, we are raising food donations and money for the Lynn Benton Food Share. The Lynn Benton Food Share provides these services to people who are food insecure in Lynn and Benton County. So it's a pretty wide range that they have to cover to help these families that, as we approach the holidays, really need that help. We've been talking about for a while how important it is to give this year with some uncertainty with the economy. We've had the SNAP benefits lapse that, yes, SNAP benefits are back, but there's still people struggling from that gap. And it's just a time when we really need to think about the people who are more vulnerable in our communities. So we've already had so many people showing up throughout the day to help out. As you can see, and this isn't even everything. You see some of the towers we built here. They're looking for proteins, peanut butter, tuna, canned meats, soups, Spam. If you have maybe cereals, they were saying is something in need, crackers, things that could maybe be stretched a long way. That's one of the great things about like canned meats and canned fruits is they can these food banks do such an incredible job of stretching it as far as it possibly can to feed as many people as possible. Or if you don't want to, stop in and bring some food, you can also do a cash donation or bring a check because they also do a great job of stretching a dollar a long way to feed as many families in this area. In fact, let me give you an idea of just how amazing these people are as I look for, oh, there they are. I'm going to grab my notes that give some of the stats here for what the Lynn Benton Food Share does. So we're looking for like the first 9 months of 2025, as we have somebody right now looking to give. The first 9 months of January to September in Lynn and Benton counties, there was 251,000 meals provided, averaging nearly 28,000 meals per month. As we see Eamon and our KVAL sales team helping out here to gather for all these people who are stopping by. But again, getting back to these numbers, 250,000 pounds distributed per month. Think about that, 250,000 pounds of food. And here's what's crazy. You say, oh my gosh, that's so much, and it looks like they're bringing in so much. This stuff is going to go. I mean, they were telling me, I was talking to people at the Lynn Benton Food Share about how quickly these items that we're raising today are going to be used because the need is so incredibly high. One of the members of the Lynn Benton Food Share that I spoke with was talking about how in her warehouse that she manages, that they basically, their shelves will be full and then go on the next day. That's how much it's needed right now, and the demand is just so incredibly high. So again, some of these other numbers that are just incredible to me, that the Lynn Benton Food Share has averaged over 65,000 pounds from local food industry per month. That's a record. Over 2.4 million pounds they've received and they've distributed 2.4 million pounds. It's just incredible. The work that they're doing to help people in this community is just really important. So again, there's so many different ways that you can help. For one, I'll be out here until about 6:30. So if you are in Corvallis or in the area, stop on by, as this gentleman's doing right now, stopping by to donate some items. We're at the Mart on Northwest 9th Street, but there are also other ways you can help. You can go to kval.com/hunger. We have an option to donate online if you can't make it out here in person. And then, of course, also we got a team in Eugene at the Mart in Eugene that is also raising food and monetary donations for Food for Lane County. So different ways you can help. Again, it's Giving Tuesday, so a lot of people are looking for those ways that they can maybe benefit the people in their community. And sometimes you don't know, right? Sometimes you're saying, I want to give, but I don't really have an idea of what to do or how to give. This is the perfect way to do it because this really stretches so far to help the people in need. And again, it's not even just about the money that they provide. It's the resources. It's the help for the people in the community that they can provide that just need some hope sometimes to just feel something positive heading into the holidays. I spoke with one gentleman who stopped by. Sorry, I'm walking right into Mark here, photographer. Spoke with one gentleman who stopped by earlier who said, I grew up poor, and now it feels great to be able to give back. And every time we do this, that's something we hear, and it's one of the things that means so much, I think, to the people that are receiving these donations. But also, when I hear that, it really strikes a chord, is the way people want to give back because they understand the importance of it. I remember he said to me, I used to be, as a kid, I'd come to the food bank, and I didn't think about how they got their food. I just knew that there was going to be food. And think about that, what we're doing for kids, is you don't want these kids to be worrying about, how am I getting food? Am I going to get food today? You want them to be able to show up and that there is food there for them. And that's what these food banks do such a great job of. And it really is important for having these particular donation events, like the Take a Bite Out of Hunger food drive, is one of these cans dropped on the ground. So there are different ways that, we can help out, and this is a really important way for us at KVAL to provide this. Twice a year we do this here, and then in May we do the Can Do food drive, both to benefit all the food banks in our area. So yeah, it just really struck me that when he said, as a kid, you just don't think about where that food comes from. You just know that there will be food, and that's so important that we keep that going. And it may have been easier at one point than it is now. It's never been easy, but it's really important right now that we do this and that we benefit all these people. I kind of read some of those numbers. Just that gives you an idea of these local food shares that, we bring in food for them, a modest amount sometimes, and yet they spread it so far. They make sure that it gets to the people in need. Multiple counties for the Lynn Benton Food Share, and making sure it stretches to all these communities. So we'll be out here until 6:30. A great way for you to give back on Giving Tuesday. Again, if you can't make it to Corvallis or you're not in the Eugene area, we still have the opportunity to donate on our website, kval.com/hunger. So many different ways for you to help. I know it's tough. Everybody's struggling a little bit, tighten their belts a little bit. It's the holidays. But even just a little bit goes a long way. $5, $10, anything you can help for these communities. Or just come by and bring some canned food. If you've got any extras in your pantry, check it out right now. We'll be out here for a few more hours, so there's a good opportunity for you to check it now, drive on over, drop it off, and be on your way. We'll even give you a little tote bag to go along with it. So it's been a really impressive response, going back 2 weeks ago when we were in Roseburg and North Bend to this one here in Corvallis and Eugene. Really impressive. Always grateful for the generosity in this community, which is as generous as any community I think that exists. So really thankful for everybody who could help out. Stop on by Mart on Northwest 9th Street. We'll be here until 6:30.